Hello, hello. How are we doing this Thursday? Hope you're doing fun, doing fine, doing fine. Hope you're having fun. Hope you're doing fine. Let me swap over. Oh, I gotta resize this. Why, game? Game. There we go. Perfect. It's almost a weekend, which I am in desperate need of. Hope you're having a great day. We got a new game. I randomly picked it because I didn't know what I wanted to play today. Because I know tomorrow we're doing our big stream of Metroid Prime Remastered. We're gonna get a bunch into that. So yeah, and I didn't know what I wanted to play. There was a bunch of options that we might play or that we might try out, but this was one I had tagged to stream, or that I wanted to try out on stream and see how it went. But it's Lord Winklebottom Investigates. As you can see, we are a sweet giraffe. Giraffe detective. And it's a point and click game. Fully voice acted, which is nice. You know, way back in the day, they weren't. They were very truncated clips. So, let's jump right in with the new game.
Oh my God, he's dead! The master's dead!
Perfect.
Well then, Frumple, that was quite the case, wasn't it?
Oh, indeed so. Already made the evening edition, don't you know? I picked up a copy when I went to buy the boat ticket. We'll be quite the heroes, I think.
Hopefully they don't dwell too much on the part where one of the weasel gang cracked you over the head with a pool cue and nearly made off with all the gold, eh?
Huh, wretched blighter called me from behind. Just not cricket, is it?
Still, all worked out in the end, my friend, and just in time too, as you have this party with Admiral Gilfrey to attend.
Look, who is this chap anyway, Winklebottom?
Oh, Gilfrey's an old school friend of mine, top of his class, went on to become an admiral, then latterly undertook a number of privately funded expeditions to all four corners of the globe.
Bit of a swot then, eh? We had no time for his sort at my school.
Evidently so, my friend. Right, let's get this boat ticket and be on our way. Where is the ticket anyway, Frumple?
Oh, I slipped it into the newspaper for safekeeping.
One of Frumple's many teacups.
Crumple. That's Dr. Crumple.
You know, we really must replace this waste paper bin. It's starting to look rather ragged.
Yes, and whose fault is that? Don't know why you keep buying these straw ones. You know you can't resist a nibble when you're peckish.
As I say, we should replace it. Yes, a nice new straw basket, I think. Ah, do you remember this case?
Hawks and Fox gang, wasn't it? Made a mint selling forgeries of famous works of art, until you stepped in.
That's right. Kept this one as a souvenir. It's a reproduction of the goat with a pearl earring.
I like that. That's our sweet scarf.
I'm rather fond of this scarf. Shame it's been on the short side there.
Alright. Turn off that. Anything else we can look at? Teacup, teapot.
A pot of tea. It's still brewing.
Alright, do the newspaper.
Winklebottom cracks the case. A touch sensational, but they appear to have got most of the salient facts correct.
Never mind all that. What do they say about me?
Ah, well, let me see. Yes, here it is. Lord Winklebottom was assisted, as ever, by his associate, Mr. Frumple.
Mister? Dash it all, I didn't spend 8 years in medical school to be called Mister. Bunch of bloody hacks.
Well, never mind that now, old boy. We have to get going if we're to catch this boat before nightfall.
No, I'm quite vexed now. I shan't leave until I've had a fresh cup of tea to calm me down. This one's practically tepid.
Oh, very well. I'll make you a fresh cup. The pot should be ready now. Ah, here's the ticket. I'll keep hold of this for now.
Rumple's bowler hat, amazing. Check your notebook regularly for notes, Lord. Check your notebook regularly for notes Lord Winklebottom has made about characters you met. Admiral Aristotle Gilfrey. Sent mysterious information. Lives on isolated island. Axolotl. So that's the only one we got.
Now to pour some out for the good doctor.
Inventory. Items you picked up can be found in your inventory at the bottom of the screen. Click and drag items to use or combine. Right-click item to examine.
A pot of tea. A pot of tea.
Open.
And in with the tea.
Guys, you gonna get mad that we poured the tea first, and not the
I'll take this. Good for the old bones, you know.
and not the milk?
I put the milk in the cup.
I know that's a big
Here you are
debate.
then, a nice fresh cup of tea.
Ah, that's much better. I say, this tastes a bit off. Did you put the tea in first or
Called
something?
it.
Ah, was that wrong?
Wrong? Wrong? What sort of animal do you think I am?
A most fine one, my friend. Come along, we need to be off. The ticket says we are to meet a Mr. Walters at the docks, and he'll sail us out to Gilfrey's Island.
Oh, very well. I suppose this will have to do. Tea first, I ask you.
I knew that was going to be an issue. Prologue, the journey.
Ah, just smell that salty sea air. Takes me back to my childhood holidays on the coast with Gilfrey. Even then you could tell the old boy was destined for a life on the waves.
Don't much care for it myself. Went on a ghastly school trip to Blackpool as a lad. I tried to go for a donkey ride. Donkey was furious. He told me I was too heavy. Wretched fellow.
Well, never mind that now, old boy. We need to find the docks and this salty Walters chap who's going to take us over to Gilfrey's Island.
Hints, if you're not sure what to do, you can always ask Dr. Frumple to help you out. Select Dr. Frumple's cup of tea to get a hint.
A number of wooden barrels. They all seem to be sealed up and in use.
Now, how come both Dr. Frumple and landlord Piggy Boy here, both who walk on 4 legs, are walking on 2 while Winklebottom's walking on 4?
Let me in, you bleeding crooked canine. Oh, hello, sir. Sorry, in a bit of a jam here.
This is why I don't wear button-down shirts either, 'cause the same thing happens to me.
Good day to you, sir.
Bleeding well isn't a good day. That reprobate Walters has locked me out of my own pub. I do apologise, sir. Shouldn't take it out on you like, but he's going to drink me out of business if I don't get back in there to stop him.
Indeed so. Quite the predicament. So this is your establishment, I take it?
Indeed so, sir. Used to be my father's, but I took it over as the oldest of the litter. We do a good trade, serving the sailors and dock workers, even if we have to put up with less savoury characters from time to time.
I say, Winklebottom, I do hope he's not talking about the chap who's meant to sail us out to the island.
Can we help you get the door open? I'm rather afraid I have business with this Walters fella.
He's bleeding well gone and locked the door from the inside. And my spare key is in my bedroom on the top floor. How am I meant to get up there?
Sounds rather like your forte, what?
I do have a certain talent for retrieving things from high places, yes.
Oh, if you wouldn't mind, sir. It's the window on the right up there. Not the left one. That leads to the hallway and we had it sealed up, as it lets a proper terrible draught in right through the pub. We catch our death if you open that one.
I just gotta switch sound set. Wait, 1 second. All right. Wait, what was it? That was the right one.
Oh, well, I can see them, but they're rather frustratingly out of reach. Lord Winklebottom committing common larceny? Most certainly not.
All right, all right. Don't want to steal from the people.
Let me in, you bleeding crooked.
Well, goodbye.
Isaiah, don't you think we should help them?
Yeah, I know.
Keep away from that window. It's in a terrible draft, it does.
A number of wooden barrels. They all seem to...
We need something to reach.
A touch narcissist. One of the old English kings lost his head in the Great Frog War, if I remember my history.
Careless, if you ask me.
Yeah. I can't move at all.
These must be the keys that that put-out porcine fellow is after. Oh, well, I can see.
What? What can we use?
A touch.
Yep.
A number of wooden barrels.
Sealed up and in use. King snout. More barrels. Can we take the rope?
Let's take this with us, just in case.
It's a puffin!
I say, old chap, a moment of your time. Greetings, my good man.
Good day to you. What can I do for you?
I have a ticket for conveyance of myself and my colleague here with a Mr. Walters. I wonder if you know the gentleman.
That layabout. Oh, I know him all right, but you'll not be going anywhere with him till he pays his docking fees. Nobody leaves this dock without my say-so. No docking fees, no permit to leave.
I say, Winklebottom, this Walters fellow sounds like a flaky sort of character, what?
Well, can we discuss this permit? How might we obtain a permit to allow us to leave the dock?
Well, you could get Walter
Hey,
to
you're
pay his docking
fine.
fees, but that's not likely to happen. Tell you what, I'm a bit short-staffed today. So if you help me with repairing this ship, I'll give you a permit.
Manual labour? Don't much like the sound of that. I have a surgeon's hooves, don't you know?
We gotta
Well,
board
what
him
can
up.
we do to help?
I can do the actual work, but I've run out of wood. I need some planks or something.
Very well, we shall obtain some wood for you.
Also, this barrel of tar here is solidified. I don't need much, but I need a way to melt some of it.
Some way to melt the tar, I see.
Shouldn't be a problem for a genius like you, eh, what?
Right then, Frumple, let's see what we can do about getting hold of this permit.
Alright. What can we steal? Can we steal the boat hook?
Boat hook. This should...
Boat hook, got. It's in the box of
You know,
tools.
Frumple, we might be able to make use of this saw.
Blimey, not the friendliest chap, is he?
Can I take it? Are you gonna
You
be
know,
mad?
Frumple, we might be able to make...
Blimey, not the friend.
Nope. Can we poke him?
A long implement? No, I don't think this... I have reservations.
Can't tie him up? What a cut. What is this? Dock worker, large boat. Okay, we can't go. I think the long hook will.
Ah yes, this seems to be just the ticket. Perhaps I should keep this hook for collecting out-of-reach leaves. I have reservations. Lord Winklebottom committing common
Come on.
larceny? Most certainly not.
Boo.
Right then, this should do the trick.
Oh, thank you kindly, sir. Right then, let's see what that bleeder has been up to in my pub.
What
Fancy
animal?
being in that fellow's shoes, eh?
Take the bottle.
Picking up litter, eh?
We might need it.
I'm not quite sure what I want this for.
Take everything.
You'll bleeding well pay for this, Walters. Look what you've done. This bleeding barrel is bleeding well empty now. Get out, you hear?
Keep your snout out me business. I be leaving in me own time. I won't be taking no orders from a landlubber like you.
I say, Frumple, this is the chap who's going to sail us to the island?
Fellow looks like he's barely able to stand, let alone sail a ship. Shifty
Monkey.
looking sort, if you ask me.
What makes you say that? He seems like a perfectly fine gentleman to me.
Can't rightly say. Something about primates. It's the eyes, I think. Something in them is almost not animal.
I say, barkeep, would you mind awfully if I took this empty barrel?
You'd be doing me a favour. That beer-soaked bulldog has emptied it anyway.
Damned if I can figure out where you keep all this stuff, Winklebottom.
It's my butt.
Get your bleeding hooves off. I mean, would you mind leaving that where it is, please, sir? I lose it.
Since the landlord is looking the other way, perhaps I might borrow this for a moment.
Fella's probably used to things going walkabout in this.
This fireplace is as cool as the atmosphere in here.
Ooh.
I say, Winklebottom, this fella looks like a bit of a bore, eh, what?
Yeah, it's very good, Frumple.
Let's use a board.
Yar! What terrible siren song be that? Last orders are upon us already.
Oh.
Quick, you rapacious rapscallion. I've been eating more beer.
No beer for you.
Just 1 minute. Don't think you... That be mine, you great... Ah, 'twas but a false alarm.
I have no idea what these are for, but they look terribly nautical. These are made by the finest craft sauces. I presume this is the landlord's wife.
Ah, yes. Handsome looking sow, isn't she?
Fancy. I think we done everything
Oi,
besides that.
what is it?
Greetings, my good man.
Well, spit it out. What be you wanting, stranger?
You are Salty Walters, I take it?
That I am, and don't you be forgetting it neither.
Then you want to take us to the Isle of Bargast.
Nope, I be staying here with me drinks. I'll not be sailing today. Not for you nor anybody else.
I say, you rotter, we have tickets, you know. Paid for in advance.
Nar.
Now look here, you bounder. We have tickets and you will jolly well sail us out to that island. Dash it all.
I won't be sailing today. I drinks me beer to wash away the terrible taste of the salty seawater. And hates it, I does. I'll not be sailing again for a while now that I've got that accursed taste out of me system.
Ironic that a man named Salty should hate the taste of seawater so, isn't it, Frumple?
Dashed inconvenient if you ask me.
Well, goodbye.
Fellow seems more than a little worse for wear thanks to all that beer.
We got sober him up.
How can I help you, sir?
I say, old chap, any chance of lighting the fire? There's a bit of a nip in the air after all.
No bleeding way. Costs me money, that does. And with that waste of space drinking me out of house and home, I need to save every last shilling. I'd have to get a lot colder before I start a fire.
We're gonna open up that window.
I say, old boy, would you mind awfully letting us have that jug of rum you have sitting on the bar over there?
Well, I suppose you did help me get back into my pub. Fine. You can have the bleeding thing. On the house, like.
Ooh.
I wonder what you can tell us about the sailor who's been slumped over that table over there.
The bane of my bleeding existence, that's what he is. He's cleared me out. Can you believe it? Drunk all my bleeding beer he has.
Very bothersome, I'm sure. Well, thank you.
Very good, sir.
Alright, we got the rum.
We should take up.
Let's go back out to the street and open that window. This one.
Now let's see if we can't get this window open. No, it's no good. Stuck fast.
Give another go. Probably just been painted over.
Well, if you say so, just one more... Oh, Oh dear, well that didn't go entirely according to plan. How awfully embarrassing.
Still got the job done, what?
All right. Can we combine?
I'd really rather... I'm really not sure. I'd really rather...
Fine.
I say, it is rather chilly in here, what?
Yeah, it's colder than Poseidon's drawers in here.
Oh, for goodness sake. I'll have to light the bleeding fire now.
Why would that cost him money? He's got all the equipment in there.
A roaring hot...
Gives the place a rather cosy feel, eh, what?
Oi, what?
Well, goodbye.
Fellow seems more than a little...
Oh, can we use the fire poker?
Now to heat this poker up somewhat.
Be careful with that thing, don't want to...
Now if we go back, that should let us melt the tar, right?
Right then, Frumble, just watch this. Yes, the hot poker is melting through the tar like butter.
Oh,
Boom.
what a noxious niff. Let's get rid of this stuff quickly.
Empty barrel?
I have reservations. I have reservations. No, I don't think...
Are we going
This
that?
is just what I need. I could use this to waterproof the repair.
Oh, right. Can we give him an empty barrel? That
Here
can
you
work?
are. A barrel. It's made of wood.
It's a good effort, but I can't very well plug this hole with a wacky great barrel now, can I? Maybe if you broke it up or something.
So needy.
No. You know, Frumble, we might be able to make...
Blimey, not the friend.
You want rum? You want rum?
Here you are then, sir, some alcohol. Perhaps this will quench your thirst.
I say, you nearly ripped your blasted hoof off.
Well, that seems to have calmed him down considerably. But I can't help but feel we aren't really helping the poor wretch here. Now this fellow has calmed down, I'm sure he... You see? Doesn't mind a bit.
You rum.
Now, Frumple, you hold onto the barrel, and I'll attempt to chop it up.
Careful where you're waving that thing. No other doctor's around to patch me up if you slip, you know.
You can patch yourself up. You can guide us. Alright, take your pile of wood.
Will this do the job?
Ah, yes. This'll do nicely. I could use this wood for me repairs. Thank you for that, fellas. Now I can repair the hole in this boat. First class job. Even if I do say so myself.
Well, nobody else is likely to.
Well, with that done, I'm finished for the day, so you're both free to go. Give this permit to Walters and let him know his debt is cleared. This time.
Got permit. Now we can... Now we just gotta get him going. Alright, salty water. Let's go, bitch.
Oi, what is it?
I say, old boy, we have a permit here. You're free to leave the docks whenever you wish.
Does that long neck of yours make you hard of hearing or something? I already said I'll not be leaving here while I still have me drinks.
I say, this is just too much. You, sir, are a cad, a bounder, a dashed rotter, hang it all.
Steady on there, old boy.
Excuse me. I...
Well, goodbye.
Fellow seems more than a little worse for wear, thanks to all that beer.
How can I?
Well, thank you for your...
Very good.
Yar! What terrible siren song! Quick, you rapacious rapscallion! I've been eating more beer!
No beer.
Do you mind, sir? I'm serving.
What do we...
Ah, 'twas but a false
I'm really
alarm.
not sure, but...
What do we gotta do?
I have reservations. I'm really not sure.
terrible. Quick, you rapacious rap. Just 1 minute. That be mine, you.
A sailor's glass of beer. One would hope it is last.
Ah, 'twas but a false alarm.
What do we gotta do now? Outdoor street, Dr. Crumple.
A collection of barrels.
That's not it. Not it.
I say, Winklebottom, have a look at this tiny little boat. Wouldn't
Quite so, old man.
Nope. What do we gotta do?
Hey, get your pilfering port.
Can we take his empty glasses while...
Ah, what? Quick, you rapacious. What's that noise? Hey, get your pilf.
Why does it matter? I'm trying to clear your empties.
Ah, 'twas but a false alarm. Ah, what?
Yeah. We heard this.
Quick, you rap.
Glass of beer.
I'd really rather not.
We tie him up.
Ah, 'twas but a false alarm.
Any ideas, old?
need to get that sailor fellow to do his job. Have a word with him and see if there's anything.
I
Yeah, what can we
Now
do?
look here, you bounder. We have tickets.
won't be sailing today. I drinks me beer to wash away the
Ironic that a man named Salty should hate the taste of seawater so...
Dashed inconvenient if your
Well, goodbye then.
fellow seems more than a little worse for wear.
Do we... Can we get seawater at all? Oh, we can. Can we fill up our bottles?
I might be able to get some seawater in this if I...
Oh.
It's no good. The rope can't get any purchase on the...
No?
I'd really rather not.
What about the jug?
I tied the ropes with the...
Ooh. We're gonna give him
Now,
some
I'll
salt
lower the
water.
jug down on this rope and... Yeah. This seems unlikely.
I'll have to give him the salt water. I don't want to
How
talk to
can
him.
I help?
Well, thank you for your time.
Very good.
Yeah.
Ah, what?
Yep.
Quick, you rapacious.
Quickly, while he's not looking.
We're gonna drug him with salt water.
Ah, what be this foul flavour? Oh, me last beer is ruined, and that picaroon pig won't sell me no more.
Do I take it you might now be willing to carry out your job?
No reason not to now. Maybe the Admiral can see his way to providing me with a bit of the old grog.
Got
Go way
it.
back, him and me.
Shall we meet at the docks then?
I'd be waiting at me vessel. Make it quick, mind you.
Got him. Let's get out of here.
My word, there appears to be a storm coming in. We...
Storm? Uh-oh.
Wait, you don't mean this is your ship?
Aye, that it be. And what of it?
I just don't think it looks particularly seaworthy.
She's a fine vessel. Served me on many a long voyage, she has. Besides, I be the only sailor for hire in the dock right now, so you don't have a choice.
That's not terribly reassuring.
Shall we set sail for the island then?
Aye, that we will. All me permits are in order, so all aboard for the Isle of Bargest.
Is he gonna like doggy paddle us over there? Act 1. Case of the expired axolotl.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Ah, made it at last. Madam, would you be so kind as to let your master know?
Oh, sir, it's terrible. A tragedy. The master, he's dead.
I say what?
It's true, sir.
What?
Oh, the poor master. I found him, sir, just floating there in his tube. Stiff as a board he was. Oh, it was horrible.
Gilfrey, dead? But this doesn't make any sense. He was in the prime of his life. The fellow was as strong as an ox.
A very tiny ox, anyway. I say, old chap, I am sorry.
We should take a look just to be certain. Madam, Dr. Frumple here will want to examine the poor fellow.
And if there's even a hint of foul play, you can be certain that Lord Winklebottom will get to the bottom of it.
Oh, my lord, thank God you're here. The master spoke of you often.
Tell me, who else is in the house?
Well, my lord, there's the staff. That's myself and Ambrose, the butler. The gong over there should summon him. Also Pumphrey, the gardener. Though he's been moping around outside a late miserable old sod he is. Oh, sorry, my lord.
Anybody else?
Oh, yes, my lord. There are a great many guests here today. The master had a big announcement.
Classic
coming, he
whodunit.
said.
Right, Frumple, we should have a look at poor Gilfrey, then introduce ourselves to the other guests. Thank you, madam, you've been most helpful.
You're welcome, my lord. Have you any luggage with you? I can have Ambrose take it upstairs for you.
Alas, no, we lost most of our possessions on the journey over here. Our means of conveyance turned out to be a touch unstable.
It was all I could do to keep hold of me tea.
All right. We got Barrel, Flutterbuck, Salty Waters, Ambrose, Gilfrey's Butler, and Gilfrey. We're gonna call somebody?
It would be prudent to alert someone on the mainland to the death. Hello? Operator?
911?
Ah yes, hello. I wonder if you'd be so kind as to connect me to Scotland Yard. Inspector Culver's office, if you please. Yes, thank you.
Uh-oh.
What the devil? The
Dun
lights have
dun
gone out.
dun.
What on earth was all that about?
I'm not sure. I say, the telephone line has gone dead. And look at this.
Crikey, that's a bit of a mess. What could have done this?
Well, one thing's for sure, we're not going to be able to contact the mainland until we can get this repaired.
Was it you?
A bust of the great composer, Beethoven.
Not just a great composer, but an excellent at tricks too, you know. I hear he was an expert at rolling over.
A bust of the great Caesar. Gilfrey was most interested in ancient history.
Good grief, look at his eyes. They look even more soulless than the real thing.
What is it with you and primates, Frumple?
He's a racist. What he is. Kitchen, dining room, drawing room, servant quarters.
A painting of Gilfrey's only daughter, Constance.
How does that work?
This is a portrait of Gilfrey's late wife, Ethelberta. She died tragically young a few years ago.
How did she die, anyway?
It was a terrible incident involving an
Murder.
airship.
I say, crashed with her on board?
No, she flew too close to the propellers and, well, you can imagine the rest.
Oh, grisly way to go.
Yes, this grizzly.
Another fine piece of artwork from Gilfrey's collection.
The sinking ship.
Perhaps we could discuss the other people who are here.
Who are the guests?
What can you tell me about the guests here?
I don't know any of them well. It's the first time we've had guests since the mistress died. God rest her soul. You're the last to arrive, so you'll find them all around the house.
Who else is on the staff here?
Other than Ambrose, there's just Pumphrey, the gardener. Such a shame to see the house so low on staff. Oh, my lord, you should have seen the place where my mistress was still alive.
Used to be more of you, eh?
Oh, yes, sir. It's really just a skeleton staff now. The master was away so much on his travels. More so since the mistress passed away. He doesn't need a full staff these days, I'm afraid.
Her goat's eyes really like that.
Thank you very much.
So that's
That'll be all for now, madam.
creepy and cool. Let's let that
Oh, I say,
go.
a gong. Shall I gong it?
I'm not entirely convinced that gong is a verb, but very well if you...
Gong.
You don't actually need to say gong, you know.
Oh, well, I suppose, but where's the fun in that?
Strange, the maid said this would call the butler, but he's nowhere to be seen. I'd like to telephone the mainland to report the tragedy that has transpired here, but this telephone appears to be dead as poor Gilfrey.
Problem with the
Oh,
exchange, perhaps. Or maybe a line down in the storm.
Well, perhaps, but I think it's more likely to be the cut wire immediately underneath this table.
Oh, well, might be, I suppose. Perhaps.
Yeah, idiot.
This wire has been severed cleanly too, by the looks of it.
Bit suspect if you ask me. Can we repair it?
Maybe, if we can find some replacement wire to bridge the gap.
Alright. Where are we going first? Let's go to the drawing room. See who's in there. Oh. Reverend Peabody's the best so far.
Greetings, sir.
Ah, hello, my child. I am most pleased to make your acquaintance at this sad time.
Pleased to meet you. I am Lord Winklebottom III, and this is my colleague, Dr. Reginald Frumple.
Bless you, my children. I am Reverend Archibald Peabody.
Do you know any of the other guests?
I believe I may have seen Madame Lavinia at some interfaith conference or other, but not to speak to. Other than that, I'm afraid not.
How do his glasses stay on?
Do you know why Gilfrey invited you here today?
Oh, I'm afraid I wouldn't know. I've not heard from him for a few years, until just recently when he wrote to me out of the blue. I know he had something to announce, but I'm afraid I don't know what.
It is most intriguing, to be sure. Well, thank you for your time, Reverend.
Oh, yes, quite so, my boy, quite so.
Sir Winslet.
Greetings.
Ah, Winklebottom, isn't it? I've written reports about your exploits for my newspaper.
Oh, really? And which of our adventures have you covered?
Sorry, old thing. Not sure I recognize you.
Ooh.
Dr. Frumble? You said you'd cover
Got
our
him.
cases.
Oh, that's right. You're the gentleman's gentleman, yes?
We're partners. Equal partners. Blasted hack.
All right, Frumple. Pleased to meet you, sir, but I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage.
Winslet's the name, old thing.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
I say, it's true what they say, then, about you preferring to walk on all fours.
Oh.
Bit old-fashioned these days, what?
I just happen to think it's rather more refined.
Plus he'd bash his bonds on the ceiling if he tried to walk in the modern style.
They answered my question.
And how do you know Gilfrey? Do you know why you're invited here today?
In reverse order, not a blasted clue, and I'm engaged to his daughter Constance.
You're a journalist, you say. Could that be the reason you're here?
Might be, old boy. The old fellow wasn't entirely taken with me, truth be told. But if he wanted somebody to get the word out about something, I'd certainly fit the bill.
You didn't get along with Gilfrey then?
Well, I mean, I've never actually met him, you understand. This is the first time Constance has brought me to the island. But I'm sure he wouldn't approve of me. Crikey, my own family don't. So why would somebody else's?
He's guilty. Suspect
So
number
you're
one.
engaged to young Constance over there.
Oh, Winklebottom, I'm a changed cat since meeting her. I was quite the party animal, but fair to say, she's tamed me.
You didn't get on with the Admiral, though.
It was nothing he said, you understand, but I don't think he approved. Don't have a lot of luck with family. Even my own disinherited me.
I say, that's rather harsh of them.
Too many parties, I suppose. And being a journalist is not exactly an appropriate job for somebody of my status, you know.
Most unfortunate.
I get to keep the title. I'm a baronet, don't you know? But I'm afraid it's left me rather cash poor.
Ooh.
Thank you for your time.
What's in the box? Oh. So I can't click on the pole.
You know, Frumple, I'm not sure we have all the information.
No shit.
I say, look at this, old boy. It's Gilfrey and I during our school days. Ah, those were happy
Hey,
times.
what's
Not
that?
for me, couldn't abide school. The other boys used to make fun of my name. Dumple, they'd call me. The rotters.
Oh. What's in the cupboard?
Now, let us have a look in here.
Oh.
Oh, just some papers. How boring.
Not inherently so, but in this case, yes. They don't seem to be of any great interest. Although it does seem odd that they're in such a mess. It's almost as if somebody had been rummaging through them in a hurry.
Best way, in my opinion, gets it out of the way. I much prefer reading things with nice pictures in them. Medical books have some excellent drawings.
One would hope that you at least glance at the words, mind you.
All right. Who's this?
Ah, this chap is Lord Malcolm Schmidt. I've met him in a house a number of times. A great speaker, although I'm not sure all of it makes a good deal of sense.
Looks
He's got a
most
human hand.
distinguished.
Generally, yes, though not so much when food is around. He can get quite raucous at times.
Got a human hand.
Ah, look at this. It's Gilfrey and Ethelbert on their wedding day. A splendid time was had by all, I can assure you, Frumple. Such a tragedy Ethelbert had passed away so young.
Yes, terrible business. Just terrible.
Oh, here he is.
Nothing
up,
to be
dead
done for
one?
the poor fellow until we can drain the water, I fear.
We shall have to get him out of there if I'm to do an autopsy. Can't very well determine the cause of death just by gulping him through the glass, you know.
How do you wear this wristwatch?
Various works of fiction. These are most likely Ethelbert's. Aristotle preferred his scientific tomes instead.
Oh, Shakespeare. The masters made us read it at school, total old rot. Don't mind the one with the two lovers from rival families of mongooses and capybaras, though.
A relic of the Great Frog Wars. Gilfrey was most fond of ancient history.
I say, that axe he's carrying would do you a real mischief if you got on the wrong end of it.
An award for Amphibian of the Year. A finer amphibian you could never hope to meet, eh, Frumple? A
Sports
sporting
trophy.
trophy won by Gilfrey. He was always such a strong, fit chap.
Won a few sporting trophies myself in my youth, you know. Came second in the all boys egg and spoon race back at the old academy. They let me keep the spoon. Had to give back the egg, mind. Matron only laid it that morning.
A collection of books, nothing of any...
All right. Let's look at his record
A
collection.
collection of gramophone records.
Oh look, they have Sands of the Sea featuring Periwinkle, Flange and the Crustaceans. I love their music.
I think I'll stick to the classics.
I say, Winklebottom, I wonder if these chaps know what happened to Gilfrey.
You could ask, but I doubt they'd hear, and I don't suppose they saw anything anyway. And if they did, they wouldn't say. One of those newfangled gramophone players. The music plays through this trumpet.
Modern technology is wonderful, just look how tiny it is.
We don't know the box yet. We gotta remember to come back to the box. Pruning shears.
Let's take these with us.
Indeed, it would be sheer folly to leave them. I say, sheer folly, because they're...
Yes, I understood. Actually, I believe they're secateurs.
Snap. Hi, Constance.
Greetings. You must be Miss Gilfrey. Our most sincere condolences on your sad loss.
If it isn't Lord Winklebottom. Father talked about you often, and you must be Mr. Frumple?
Doctor, actually. That is, I mean, sorry for your loss, miss.
First mother and now this. I think we must have done something unspeakable in a past life to suffer so much pain in this one. Don't you agree, Lord Winklebottom?
There has been some terrible tragedy here, I agree, but I fear there may be some more earthly causes for the most recent one, at least.
You think there's villainy at work here?
We
Or
don't know yet, however, his death was quite a
villainy.
shock, as far as I know, he was fit as a fiddle before he died. In any case, Dr. Frumple will be able to tell us more.
I think, if you don't mind, I'd just like to be left alone for a while.
Fine.
Goodbye.
Be like that.
I don't really want to look around in it.
What happens if we turn it on, though?
I once knew a chap who was killed after getting trapped in one of those. Sir Bumbles II. Very nasty way to go. I have no idea what this app is. I'm certainly not going to...
Do we? Oh, we got the fuse. Alright. Out of this room. On to the next one. To the dining room. Who's in here? Oh, we got a llama. And a pelican. Can we do anything else first? Raise the flowers. We take that.
I suppose a tiny nibble wouldn't hurt.
Careful, old thing, you'll get your head stuck in that vase.
I say you're right. Yes, my head goes all the way in. I can eat the stalks too.
Let's take the vase.
There's nothing left to eat in this vase.
You're addicted, man.
No. Tube window. Let's talk to Dame Cecile.
Greetings, madam.
What's that, young man? Speak up!
I said greetings, madam.
No, it's no good. No diction. That's the problem with you young people. You need to learn to project, my boy.
We're not going to get very far here, Winklebottom. My diagnosis is the old bird is deaf as a post.
I'm so glad to have you here, Frumple. I've no idea how I would manage without your expert opinion on such matters.
Oh, thank you, old thing.
Thank you for your...
What's that?
Ugh.
I say, Winklebottom, do you know who this is? It's Dame Celia Wellington Boot.
I'm sure I have no idea.
No way.
But she's famous. Dame Celia was a star of the stage. I had quite the crush on her as a young calf.
Dame Celia's haberdashery bag. Knitting, sewing, wool, threads and such like.
How do you knit?
Greetings.
You are Lord Winklebottom, are you not?
I say, that's amazing. Did you see all that new
Lord
crystal ball?
Winklebottom?
Or a message from the...
No, I saw an article about you in the newspaper earlier today.
Oh, well, yes, I suppose that would also work.
Anyway, I am very pleased to meet you. I am Madame Lavinia, and I am a spirit medium.
Well, quite.
And what happened to Gilfrey?
What can you tell me about Gilfrey?
Oh, that poor soul. Such tragedy in this household. First my dear Ethelberta, and now Aristotle. Their daughter must be devastated.
Quite so, very sad business all round. Very sad.
What's your connection to Gilfrey?
I've known Ethelberta since she was a duckling. I've no idea why darling Aristotle invited me today, though. None at all.
What can you tell us about the lady sat over there?
Oh, I can't get a word out of her. The old bat needs some sort of hearing aid, if you ask me.
These modern hearing aids are a miracle of science. Some are barely larger than a briefcase, you know.
Thank you.
Can I take your crystal ball?
I believe these are used to see into the future. Rather a pity they can't see into the past, so we could find out what happened to Gilfrey. I say, Frumple, I can see a mist starting to form in this.
No, old boy, that's just your monocle steaming up because of the heat from the fire.
Oh, then we probably shan't.
Alright. Can we open the window?
I'm not going to open these. It'll let it.
Fine.
A roaring hot fire. Very cozy. This painting is called Adventure Awaits, apparently.
Huh. Personally, I could do with a bit less adventure in my life.
So we got kitchen and servant quarters, and then upstairs. Ooh, we're gonna just grab the knife.
It's surprising how often a good sharp knife comes in handy during an investigation.
We take some fruit.
A bowl of fruit. You know what they say, Frumple? An apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Well, doesn't seem to have worked, does it?
Yeah.
At least we know we can make more tea if we need to.
Oh, that's a relief. I feel like I've been nursing this cup for hours now. So I'll make it next time and put the milk in first like you meant to.
No, tea first.
Just some crockery. Just some odds and ends, nothing useful.
Well, we're checking everything.
Nothing of interest in here.
Dumb
just
waiter.
open this hatch.
Dead person.
Ugh, blasted thing won't stay open.
Oh, there are some matches in this box. I'll take these, or rather... Right then, let's... I say, Frumple, do you know how to work one of these things?
Not a clue.
Refrigerator.
Oh my God. Frumple, look at this. This is terrible.
Open butter.
What is it?
They're keeping red wine in the refrigerator. This is sacrilege.
Oh, is that all? I thought you found something important.
Sacrilege. Rubber pan.
Frumple, you're the food expert. Do you think we should take this with us?
Yes.
As you wish, but don't expect me to know what to do with it. I'm rather more interested in the end results than the process, you know?
We don't have anything tall yet, do we? We do not. Side door. Go in the side door.
This door appears to be locked most...
Yes, quite so. What?
Anything else we can take here? Ooh, holes.
I can't just cause them to spontaneously combust.
When I was in the Calf Scouts, we'd make fires by rubbing twigs together.
I see, and do you have...
Ugh, you don't have to poo-poo all.
We got a match, though. Go.
Need a steady hoof to do this, as there's only one match left. There we go, the cooker is heating up nicely now.
Saucepan.
Let's put the pan on the...
Yeah.
A block of butter.
I like it when it's solid. Easier to take a bite out of it, you know?
No one likes hard butter.
How thrilling. I've always wanted to try my hoof at cooking. Ah, look, Frumple, the heat has melted the butter into an oily liquid. This seems nice and hot now, but I'm...
Okay. What we look at the freezer. I think they are used to them.
At least we know we can make more...
Oh, that's a relief.
So we got melted butter going for some odd reason. All right. Servants' quarter. Don't wet the bed.
Ugh, this bed is absolutely filthy. Frumple, what do you make of this?
Looks like some kind of slime or mucus. I'd say this bed is used by a mollusk of some sort. Filthy buggers.
We don't know who the gardener is, do we? We got the butler, but we don't have... Okay.
This looks like a child's doll. It seems to be a cuddly axolotl.
Bit of an odd thing to keep around.
Wait. Can't take it. Anything else? Nope. You have anything new?
Do you know why we've all been invited here?
About the
I'm
announcement.
sorry, my lord. I don't. The master was being most mysterious about it. Something to do with his research, I'd fancy, but it's all beyond me.
This is a simple goat.
That'll be all.
Ooh, floor bust. Paintings. Who are you supposed to be?
I say, Frumple, this is a portrait of King Alec, a most popular monarch in his day.
Oh, indeed so. A very good old boy, as I understand it.
Quite so, Frumple. A good boy indeed.
To the bathroom.
Part of Gilfrey's pipe network. This one must have allowed him to easily get into the bath.
Looks like great fun. Would be better with a mud pit at the end of it, though.
Different seats for small, medium and large posteriors. Saves accidents with smaller animals falling in the bowl. Most considerate.
Oh. Adjustable toilet seats. That's actually like a good idea. I'll take that.
This might prove useful.
Absolutely not. Why, if you take that, people won't be able to wash their hooves after their ablutions. Absolutely filthy. No, I won't allow it.
Ablutions. Let me take them.
I'll just take this.
You know, I can prescribe medication if you need it. You don't have to go around stealing drugs from dead people.
It's an empty bottle, Frumple.
Ooh, I'm out. Does he even get stuff?
I don't wish to go right now, and certainly not with Frumple standing here.
Alright. Alright, let's get out of here.
The guest bedrooms are all down here. I suppose we should investigate.
Don't know why we bother. Even the daftest criminal isn't stupid enough to leave incriminating evidence lying around his own bedroom.
You never know, buddy.
Well, that was a bally waste of time. What did I tell you?
I know, old friend, but we had to do it.
Check all bases. Bourbon.
From what I recall, this door leads to the attic. Sadly, it appears to be locked.
Oh, why do people insist on locking doors all over the place? Most inconvenient. Nobody ever considers us.
I rather imagine Gilfrey wasn't expecting to die, so probably wasn't anticipating our investigation.
Always expect to die.
Yes, I suppose the whole thing is rather more inconvenient for him.
Painting. Oh,
This is a self-portrait, apparently, of a fellow by the name of Lake Cabilius, a renowned scientist and explorer.
Maybe a colleague of Gilfrey's.
Perhaps so. I believe I may have met the chap once at a party held by him and his husband. Very good food, as I recall.
ooh. Let's take the pointers.
I think I'll leave these be. Not really cricket to go around stealing.
I mean, you've done nothing but walk around picking up things that don't belong to you since we left home this morning, but have to draw the line somewhere, what?
Shh. Quiet, Frumple.
Looks like our dear friend Inspector Culver has solved another case. It seems this was an international case. He was aided by a foreign chap named Inspector Waffles.
I'd rather go for a waffle right now.
Is there any time you couldn't?
Oh. Naked mole
Well, I
rat.
say, this is a bit risque.
I've never understood why mole rats are so averse to wearing clothing like any normal animal.
Bunch of exhibitionists, if you ask me.
That's hot.
I don't really think this diving suit would fit me.
There's a knife.
A small blade used for opening letters.
My God, Winklebottom, this might be it. The murder weapon.
Exactly.
Other than there being no blood in the water, this blade barely being sharp enough to break paper, let alone flesh, and the fact the murderer would have to dry it off and place it back in his desk after using it, rather than just taking it with him, yes, I'd say this fits the facts rather well.
Nobody likes you when you act like a blasted clever clogs, you know.
On top of all that, we don't even know that this is a murder yet.
Yes, you've made your point.
Why they gotta be blown up crumples in my box?
A notepad. Looks like the top page has been torn off.
Dun,
Oh,
dun,
you know what this
dun.
means. Quick, give me a pencil. I'm going to rub over it and reveal what was written on the torn-off sheet. This is my favourite.
Here you go then.
It's working, it's working.
Let me see now. 1 dozen eggs, 1 lettuce, a quart of milk. Well done, Frumple. You've uncovered an old shopping list.
Oh,
Hey.
how disappointing.
It eliminates that item from content.
Greetings, good sir.
Ulysses Spode of Spode, and Flabbernacle. At your service, sir.
What a ludicrous collection of names that is.
Quite so, Frumple. And what part do you play in today's events?
As
Don't rightly
murderer.
know, sir. Old Gilfrey wanted me to come and observe, he said. Worried there might be a spot of bother about whatever it was he was announcing.
Legal bother, you mean?
As you say. Wouldn't tell me in advance what the whole bally palaver was all about, though. I suppose now we'll never know.
Well, perhaps.
We're gonna
So,
figure it out.
Since
We're
I'm
gonna
here
figure it out.
anyway, and the old boy has popped off, might as well sort through his paperwork and make sure everything is in order. Lots to sort out when somebody dies, you know.
Such a
Especially somebody as rich as him.
greedy little frog man.
We shall speak more.
Always here.
Dr. Price.
Greetings, dear lady.
Oh, hello.
I am Lord Winklebottom III, and this is my companion, Dr. Frumple.
I'm Vivian. Dr. Vivian Price.
You're a doctor.
Yes. Well, sort of. Not medicine. Geology. And physics. Also biology and linguistics. A few things.
Yes, well, medicine is difficult, especially for a, well, you know.
Frumple.
Oh, don't worry. I'm used to that sort of reaction.
Were you invited here for this great announcement too?
Me? Oh, no, I live here. Well, not here in the house, but on the island. I worked, I suppose, for Admiral Gilfrey.
Strange, the maid didn't mention other stuff.
No, she wouldn't. People tend to forget about me, you see, Mr. Winklebottom. Sometimes I think I might as well just blend into the scenery.
I love the eye
What was the
movement.
nature of your employment here?
You know of Gilfrey's expeditions. I helped him examine the artifacts he brought back. Cataloguing, mostly. But sometimes there'd be something more interesting.
Anything recently? Could that be what he intended to announce? Some big discovery?
No, nothing. I'm sure I would have known if there was something like that.
Oh, sorry for
I'm
yawning
sorry,
so
Mr.
much.
Winklebottom.
I am
What do you know of the other people in the house?
dragging ass today
Not
for some
very
reason.
much, I'm afraid. I haven't really spoken to anybody. I don't even know the staff all that well. I tried talking to the gardener earlier, but he was in a frightful temper.
Where is
You
he?
mentioned the gardener
Where
was
is
in a
he?
bad mood. Do you
Where's
know
the
why?
gardener?
Oh, well, he's always kind of grumpy, you know, but he seemed perfectly livid last time I saw him. Thought he was being given the sack, I think. Something about a vegetable patch? You should probably ask him.
Where is he?
Thank you, miss.
Egg photo.
This must be a baby photograph of Constance.
Yeah, look at her little bow.
Reference books.
We could spend days looking through these books. Maybe if we had something...
Nothing in the wardrobe. Can we take a coat hanger?
Might come in useful, I suppose. The sign next to this light says, "Warning, do not open pressure valve when pump is powered."
Maybe just a slight turn, just to see what happens.
No, Frumple.
Can we turn it?
Let's give this a turn and see if we can't drain the system to get Gilfrey out of there.
Wait, we can't do this while the water pumps are turned on. We'd probably flood the house. Or, at the very least, I might get water in my tea.
Photograph. Let's go see if the coat hanger will hold up the door. Actually, can we pick the
I
left?
have reservation.
Nope. Silver Squire's kitchen.
This seems unlikely. Just open.
Ugh, blasted.
Nope. Medicine, kitchen knife, pruning shears. Can we pick it?
No, I don't think this.
Refill.
I have reservation.
No. Oh, we can go outside. Okay. There's a key.
I say, Frumple, look, there's an imprint here. Somebody must have dropped something in the wet mud.
It's very obviously a key. There's no need to act so badly clever about it, you know?
As you say.
Key. Oh, that's he's a slug.
Hello, my good man.
Explains the
Do
bed.
you mind? I have work to do. This storm is going to ruin my plants.
Perhaps you've not yet heard, but I'm afraid your master.
Oh, I've heard. And where does that leave me? That's what I want to know. Bloody inconsiderate of him it is.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Oh well then.
Oh, yes, you just go indoors. That's...
A small empty.
Can we scoop up mud? Nope.
I say, Frumple, what on earth?
Some kind of commotion coming from the drawing.
Quickly, we must.
Why are we screaming?
Quick, Frumple, to the orangery. Miss Gilfrey is in grave danger. Miss Gilfrey, what is it? Whatever is the matter?
Oh, Lord Winklebottom, it was terrible. A simply frightful thing.
I say, steady on. What are you talking about?
Out there, Dr. Frumple, out in the dark, it was a creature, a I've never seen such a ghastly sight.
Are you sure, Miss Gilfrey? Could it perhaps have been Mr. Walters returning to his boat?
It wasn't a person, Lord Winklebottom. It wasn't an animal at all. It was wet and hairless and... Oh, God, that face! I shall never forget it.
So much screaming.
What now? Please, try to be calm, Miss Gilfrey. We must investigate.
Oh, sirs, thank goodness you're here. He just burst in, soaking wet, ranting and raving about a monster.
Ah, a foul, fearsome beast! Away! Away with you!
Poor fellow looks in a bad way. Frumple?
Chap seems delusional. We should get him into bed for some rest.
Came at me out the trees, a malign monster! Ah! 'Tis after me! 'Tis after me!
Looks like he needs a good rest.
He can use one of the beds in the servants' quarters. I'm sure Ambrose won't object.
Right then, Frumple, let's help get him into bed.
As long as I don't have to get too close, he smells like a blessed brewery.
Come on then, old chap. Right, we got the fellow settled. Should be right as rain soon.
As long as the bar guest doesn't come for him.
The bar
Say
guest.
what?
Oh, never mind me, sir. Just a silly fancy.
Did you say bar guest? Like the name of this island?
It's daft, really, I suppose, but the bar guest is a ferocious monster sent to roam the island at night. It's part dog, part monster. You say that anybody who sees it will surely die soon after.
Sounds like a pretty disagreeable chap, what? That's a poppycock, mind you.
Well, one last thing, sirs, if it pleases you. In all the commotion, Madame Lavinia has misplaced her crystal ball. Said
Okay.
it's been stolen. Would you believe it?
Dash careless of her.
It is
promise to
careless
keep
of her.
an eye out for anything suspicious out here, but maybe you could go and talk to her.
Very well, we shall see what the problem is.
All right, let's see. It's probably just. How'd you lose your crystal ball,
Hey,
lady?
say, what's happened to your crystal ball?
Oh, it's that criminal sat in her chair over there. She's acting like she's oblivious, but look at her bill. She's clearly stolen it.
Well, that's really not on.
I even tried mentioning the Scottish play to shock it out of her, but she's deaf as a post.
The Scottish play?
The Shakespeare play. Macbeth. Actors are terrified of it. Think Shakespeare will come and eat them if it's even mentioned, or something like that.
Thank you for your time.
Oh, he does have it. Crystal ball,
Madam,
lady.
perhaps you could return the good lady's crystal ball.
What's that? Music hall? Ah, you must be a fan. Sorry, darling, I don't do requests.
Daft old bird.
Macbeth.
The cheek! I do not have bad breath.
Well, that worked about as well as could be expected.
Thank you for your
What's that?
Ugh.
How do we? Can we
If I
open the
turn
clock?
the hands, I can make the clock chime.
Uh-oh.
If I turn the hand,
That do anything? Fireplace, painting.
this painting.
Huh.
Dame Sealy's haberdashery.
It's all the same. So what do we got here? We got medicine. We got a knife. We got pruning shears. And we got a hanger. We got a gong.
Ah, look at him here, the pride of the Admiralty. They say he had the sea running through his veins.
What are we looking for? Clock, no.
Now, let us have a look.
Oh, just some
Not inherently.
best way, in my opinion. Gets it.
One would hope that you would.
Alright. Oh, excuse me. Fiction book, sports trophy book.
A curious box. Oddly, it seems to be fixed in place. It appears, however, that parts of the map itself might actually move slightly.
What are we looking for? What are we looking for? We do anything with the hose pipe now?
I don't really want to look.
Basically, let's eat it.
My word, this plant really does look frightfully tasty.
Just taking a bite out of shit. Love
Oh
it.
dear, how awfully embarrassing. I do hope that wasn't an important clue.
Can we eat more of it?
I really am awfully embarrassed.
Nope. Okay. Cactus.
A cactus, covered in dozens of needles.
I'm keeping well away, got a dreadful...
Doesn't that rather interfere with your...
Not at all, I just close my eyes when I use them, that's all. It's very common fear, you know. Most of my patients scream when they see me with one.
Anywhere else we can go? Here? Fly plant. Tropical pitcher plant.
This pitcher plant is full of nasty looking liquid.
What did you call me?
Yes. Can we fill it up?
A small empty... Even with this bottle, I really don't want to carry...
Oh, come on.
Goodbye for now.
Let me take the poison shit. We asked you everything, right? Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Anything new with the couch? Nope. What about you? Peabody? Yes.
Well, thank you for your time.
Oh, yes.
One of those newfangled...
Modern technology.
Look at all these books in the record collection. Let's get out of here. Wait, are you awake?
Mr. Walters?
Yeah!
Is he drunk again?
A foul beast, more terrible than the kraken! Be gone!
I think he might be dreaming.
Fella's gone crackers if...
I should never have shot that albatross. Cursed I be! But he knocked over me pint.
Seems like he's delusional, or at least I hope he is.
Alright. You're useless for us again.
I have reservation.
No? Can't take any of that mucus or slime. We've been in the kitchen. Let's go left corridor.
I'm really not going to check all those bedrooms.
Okay. So we don't need to know about that.
A portrait of Vitus Varnus.
Maybe somebody Gilfy knew from his military days.
Seems like a most...
Double check everything. We can't take the call, can we?
This might prove...
Absolutely not.
Fine. Toilet paper.
Look at this. Silly beggars have put the toilet roll on the wrong way round.
You know, between this and the tea fiasco...
There's nothing... Oh, toilet chain.
Just a swift pull and the water flushes away.
Isn't modern science wonderful?
Toilet. Tube. Can't go anywhere else. Yo.
That'll be all for...
You have nothing new.
Go.
Ugh.
We gonged them again. Man hallway, painting. Who are you?
Ah, I do believe I've met this gentleman, a fellow by the name of Tobin.
Wily looking chap. I dare say he would have a tale or two to tell.
Indeed so, quite the talented wordsmith too.
Alright. You're locked. Study. Oh, globe? Coin cave?
A collection of old foreign coins.
I had a patient pay me in foreign currency once. Gave me 1,000 something.
Yes. Oh, we didn't check the drawers. Rolled up paper. Here we
Oh,
go.
look, This is a map of the island. This will come in use.
Empty
Let's
envelopes.
take one of these. A map of the. A map of the.
We talked to everything.
We shall speak more
Postponed.
later.
Always.
We looked at that photo. We looked at the reference book.
This appears to be.
Plants and whatnot. Oh, duh.
Wardrobe doors closed. I feel like that's global.
This seems unlikely.
I also start stabbing people myself.
Just some odds and ends.
Nothing useful. We use the
I have
knife?
reservations.
Nope. Furnish?
No, I don't think.
Fire. What happens with the...
I'd really rather not.
No? Sure.
I can hardly pick this up with my bare hooves. We'll need something to.
Well, what about your mane? That's probably absorbent.
That's a disgusting.
What? Can you... Empty envelope?
I have reservations.
No? We snip a piece of that towel off?
I have reservations.
No?
This seems unlikely.
No?
A map of the island.
Broken her?
This seems unlikely. No.
How do we look at it? Well, yeah. Yep. Okay. Where do we gotta go now? Where do we gotta go now? Nothing in servant. Nope. I think servant's quarters are best. We gotta figure that out. Must
Idea
has.
sort of thing.
I'm curious about that strange plant we found in the orangery. Wouldn't
Yeah. Oh. Can we prune it?
No, I don't think.
Can we stab it?
No. So, I'm really not sure. But
Why won't you tell me about these plants?
goodbye for now.
We should know what they do.
A map of the island.
Why can't I look at the map?
This pitcher plant is full of a nasty-looking liquid. Some kind.
What did you call me?
Can we shear the hose?
I have reservations.
Can we shear the
I'm
flat
really
trap?
not sure.
Can we shear cactus?
No.
Can we cut it?
This seems unlikely. No.
Nope. Alright. Armor. We've talked to everybody. Photograph. Pipe. Emerald Gilfrey. Statue.
That'll be all.
That's what I like.
I say, Winklebottom, that fellow must have been going like a bomb when you ran into that wall, what?
I think I've heard that one before, and it's not in very good taste.
It's
I
always a
suppose
good
when you
taste.
think about it, it is quite an odd tradition. A little morbid, in fact. Look, the poor fellow even has some of his clothing still on him.
This chap is beyond even your skills, I fear. Let's leave him be.
I want his stuff. I want the tie.
Can't get this off by hoof. I think it's been glued on by the...
Well, we got shears, don't we?
No.
We can't cut it off?
Sorry about this, sir, but I'm afraid...
My lord, whatever.
Oh, frightfully...
Can't do this while the old goat is hanging around, what?
Get out of here, lady.
Perhaps you should get some rest, dear.
I would like to get some rest. That commotion earlier has left me at all 6s and 7s. But I promised the lady.
Oh, really? We're gonna get this fucking crystal ball back?
No, I don't... I have reservation...
Okay.
No, I don't think... Thank you.
You're useless to me.
Any ideas?
I'm curious about that strange plant we found.
Yeah, okay.
A fine-looking grandfather clock, though it appears to be stopped.
My third cousin had one of these. I used to mess around with a hand.
Are you sure that's not a...
No, my third cousin is a cuckoo, and he really hates me messing around with his grandfather clock.
So,
If I turn the hands, I can make the...
yeah. What happens when we make a chime? This gets reset.
I'd really rather... I have reserv... Madam, perhaps you...
What's that?
Daft up.
Thank you for your time.
What's that?
Goes
It
cutting.
seems unlikely. There's nothing left to eat in there.
You're addicted.
Yeah, so why can't I take it?
A long, round glass...
Don't go sticking your head in there again.
Where do I gotta go? Actually, we're gonna save it. To save. I am dead tired, so I think we're gonna call it for the night. Sorry for the short stream, you know, a little shorter than normal, but I'm super tired. I'll be back tomorrow for some more Metroid Prime Remastered. I don't know. We'll probably start an hour later, like we usually do on Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern. I'll get a stream scheduled so you'll see it. Other than that, if you like this and want to see it continue, leave a like, leave a comment, and if you like anything I've been putting out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If not, I will see everybody tomorrow. Have a good night.